Hello, back to what my name is pleased today. We're back with Kakenuke Seishun sparking. On to the last one! I will also warn that I'm not sure if I'll actually be recording on on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Because while I do have a 1 week vacation next week, I will be essentially doing trial work on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, which in all cases will start at 8 a.m. So yeah, I'm not sure if I'll be recording on those days. Just a small heads up. Meaning, like, we're essentially gonna start Hijiri and then have complete fucking radio silence for this game until literally next week, Thursday. And then next week, Friday is my birthday. Yay! No, don't think I am. Unless I'm going completely nuts right now. Yeah, the 23rd is the Friday. Also, I don't know. What I mean? I don't know. Fucking watched the Choctopus, Sonic at the Black Knight video, and first off, he sure is doing things in that video at times. But more so than that, it really made me replay the game. And that made me think, maybe, because I have the game on actual physical hardware, so should I just, like, get Dolphin, somehow connect the goddamn Wii mode sensor bar to PC and then just fucking stream me waggling the Wiimote? Because that could be fun. Anyways. Hey, AGD. I visited a club room at TG's request on the first day of summer break. Is it just you today? She was alone in the club room.
まあ、青春部の皆さんにも関係することなんですけど、まずは当の先輩に確認しとこうと思って。じゃあ先輩、そこに座って。
Sure. Then she asked and took a seat.
まずは自分に謝ってください。
Why?
悪いことをしたら謝るのが普通じゃないですか。
What did I do wrong? Couldn't think of anything in particular.
はあ、自覚なしっすか。勝手に自分を部長にしといて白を切るとか、マジありえねえっす。
Oh, that's what this is about. I would have figured you were fine with being president by now.
そんなわけないじゃないっすか。だいたいどうして自分が部長なんすか？
Told you before. Things would have gotten messy if any of the former members of the active or negative were given the position.
だったら当の先輩でいいじゃないっすか。先輩だってどっちの部にも所属してなかったでしょ？
No, I wouldn't be a good fit for it.
なんですか？
I have to work to survive. Setting aside whether I could participate in my spare time, I don't have the wiggle room in my schedule to be club president. Basically, I'm too busy.
それって自分なら暇だろってことっすか？先輩、自分のこと舐めてません？
You've got the wrong idea, Ijiri. I believe you'll be able to fulfill the important duties of the youth collective president. I have complete faith in you. Pleaded Tahiji with sparkles in my eyes.
で、本音は？
That's a pain, so I wanted to pass it off to someone innocuous.
ほらー！
What shit? Don't throw your shoes at me.
結局自分に部長を押し付けてるだけじゃないっすか。
But come on, think about it. We have Hibiki and Kaido, Kashima and Shinji, and then you as club members. Hiragi and Ritsu's side, all the other members are way too quirky. It'll be too much responsibility for me to keep tabs on all of them.
そんなの自分にだって荷が重いっすよ。そもそも青春部って何をする部なんすか？
Who knows?
みんなで集まってどんな活動をする部なんすか？
Beats me.
発案者のくせに適当す
Couldn't you discuss it and nail the clip activities down with the Beak and Kashima? They're both vice presidents anyway.
ぎ。その二人の意見が折り合わなかったら
Come up with a compromise.
誰が？
That's your job, Madam President.
めんどくさすぎるっす。
Yeah, I bet.
どうして東野先輩はそうやって青春から逃げるんすか？そんなんだから青春カウントがたまらないんすよ。
Like I've said before, what the heck is a youth count?
それは乙女の秘密っす。
I had no idea what that meant.
アクティブとネガティブには共通点があるんすよ。
They do.
どちらも東野先輩を自分の部に入れたがっていたんす。小日向先輩は幼馴染だし、鹿島先輩とは師弟の関係っすよね。二人は東野先輩と一緒に部活をやりたがっていた。なのに先輩は2つの部をくっつけて自分に部長を押し付けて関わらないようにしてる。これが逃げじゃなくて一体何なんすか？
Oh, couldn't exactly agree with her on that one.
自分も鬼じゃないんす。東野先輩が頑張るって言うならサポートしてあげてもいいとは思ってるんすよ。
Oh, really?
でもいちいち逃げに走る情けない男の代わりに身を張るのはごめんっすね。
That doesn't mean I can drop everything on my plate either. There were things I had to prioritize too, and it would be tough for me if she made line
な
tonight.
んで先輩がやる気を出さないならこっちにも考えがあるっす。
What are you gonna do?
こうするんすよ。小日向先輩、鹿島先輩、カイドウ先輩、聞いてくださいっす。自分青春部の部長ってことになってるじゃないっすか。自分もいい加減なことはしたくないっすけど、でもどうしたらいいかわからなくて、くすん、もう皆さんに相談するしかないんす。東野先輩に話をしても、お前が部長なんだからお前が考えろの一点張りで、相談に皆さんから東野先輩に何か言ってもらえないっすか？
If you say something like that to them, then
ただでは済まないでしょうね。さあ、どうします？
this is why whenever you're talking about anything with Kikka, you should have your fucking phone on record. I'll just discredit you.
自分、演技力には自信あるっすよ。果たして先輩方は自分と東野先輩どっちを信じるんすかね？
This wasn't good. In these circumstances, Viki Kashima and Kaido would definitely bend to Hijiji's whims, and I'd undoubtedly be on the receiving end of a nasty lecture from all three of them. Fine, I get it. What are your demands?
自分の奴隷になってください。
What?
私の命令には絶対服従。逆らうことは許されないっす。要は、私にひざまずけってことっすね。
You're something else. Are you messing with me?
いいね。本気っすよ。さっきも言った通り、東野先輩が頑張るなら自分がサポートするっす。
And?
だから東野先輩は自分の奴隷になるんすよ。
No, what you're saying doesn't add up at all.
察しの悪い人っすね。先輩のお望み通り、青春部の部長は自分が引き受けるっす。その代わり、先輩には自分の手足として何でも言うことを聞いてもらおうって寸法っすよ。
Tell me to serve you since you'll be president.
ま、そういうことっすね。
And if you refuse?
先輩が最も苦しむ方法で社会的に抹殺するっす。
I had an inkling of that since a while back. One hell of an evil woman.
なんとでも言うがいいっす。さあ先輩、どうするんすか？
Might be at a huge disadvantage if I let this sort of thing go out of hand. For now, I'd compromise about myself some time. Fine, I surrender. But let me think about it,
いいっ
okay?
すよ。ただし、
But
回答を先延ばしにして逃げ回る可能性もあるんで、明日から先輩にストーカーするっす。
what did you say?
先輩が答えを出すまで付きまとうんで覚悟してくださいね。
You're joking, right?
駆け抜け青春スパーキング。
Like the last two, I did not want to imitate the pose. This one, what the fuck am I supposed to do? You can't even see my fucking arms from here. Like that one is just straight up not imitatable. Is that a word? Apparently, imitable is a word. I thought I was making shit up, but nah, apparently I just fucking ass projected to the nearest fucking Oxford dictionary and figured out the word. Let's see, how about curry rice?
材料はあるね。いいよ。じゃあカレー作るね。
Please, thank you. I reflect on the events from yesterday while lounging on the living room sofa. What should I do? Didn't actually think there was any way Iji was seriously telling me to be her slave. Knowing her, I doubt she'd play it off as a joke. With that in mind... Who is it?
どうも遊びに来たっす。
Ah, she popped up out of nowhere. Speak of the devil. That Kijiri really had appeared.
なんすか人を幽霊みたいに。
Because quite frankly, probably are. There's like a 50-50% chance. After finding out that the guy his mom ran away with was a fucking student, there's literally no way that it's like a fucking kid from a previous marriage. So it's, at this point, I'm 50-50, like it's like another branch of the family, and the other 50% being like, it's like a weird incarnation of the fucking Shrine Maiden that they knew as kids. I don't even know where I live.
小日向先輩に聞きました。叫び声が聞こえたけどどうしたの？リッツさん、お邪魔してるっす。あれ？イチリさん？当の先輩に呼ばれて遊びに来たんすよ。あ、そうなんだ。今晩ご飯作ってるから手離せないけど、ゆっくりしていってね。はい、お構いなく。
Ijiri waved her hand cheerfully. Hey, Ijiri.
なんすか？
I don't recall ever inviting you.
自分も呼ばれた覚えはないっす。
You're a pathological liar.
心外っすね。自分は当の先輩のためを思ってわざわざ嘘をついてあげたんすよ。リツさんに本当のこと伝えてもいいんすか？
Death. Ugh.
リツさん、ちょっといいっすか？
Man, Ijiri, you're such a good, considerate girl. I made Kikka take a seat on the sofa and spoke loud enough for Ritsu to hear.
いいっすね。手のひら返し。先輩のそういうとこ、自分好きっす。
This season me like crazy today. Anyway, why are you here?
昨日言ったじゃないっすか。答えてくれるまで付きまとうって。だから絶賛ストーキング中っす。
You're serious about that?
こんな可愛い後輩に付きまとわれて先輩は幸せ者っすよ。うりうり。
Iji leaned in then slammed against me. My ideal form of happiness is a nice, quiet, and peaceful everyday life, which is a complete opposite of yours.
ああ、それは残念っすね。先輩の望む日常はこれから先永遠に訪れないっす。
What in the world's gonna happen in my life?
平穏が欲しいならさっさと奴隷になりましょう。身も心も魔女になればきっと毎日楽しいっすよ。
No, thank you. What's she gonna make me do? Anyway, there's no way I was able to make my decision so
別
soon.
に構いませんよ。先輩も考える時間が欲しいって言ってたんで答えは急がないっす。 自分も夏休み中はずっと暇なんで、ゆっくり考えてくださいね。
That mean you're gonna follow me around all of summer break?
いやー、夏休みって最高っすね。
She was all smiles, but literally backing another person into a corner.
ひじりさん、今日は晩ご飯どうする予定？
特に考えてなかったっす。
じゃあうちで食べていく？カレーなんだけどいっぱい作っちゃったから。
おー、やったー、ご商売に預かるっす。ごちそうさまっす。
Usually finished eating our curry, then flopped down onto the
お粗
sofa.
末様でした。
いえいえ、めっちゃ美味しかったっす。
ありがとう。
これはもうリツさんに嫁入りを申し込むしかないっすね。
Nah, not a chance. I'll never hand my little sister over to someone like you.
そういうの流行らないっすよ。自分とリツさんの間を引き裂くような真似はやめてほしいっす。
ひじりさんってすごくノリいいよね。なんかちょっと羨ましい
そうっすか？
な。ひじりさんがそばにいるとお兄ちゃんも元気だし。
That's the reason for that.
それよりリツさん、ちょっとお願いがあるんすけど。
何？
ひじりさんっていうのはちょっと堅苦しいっすね。よければ下の名前で呼んでほしいっす。自分もこれからはりっちゃんって呼ぶんで。
ほんと？じゃあキッカちゃんでいい？
はい、ぜひぜひ。
Okay, then I guess I'll call you Kikka-chan too.
先輩はキッカ様でお願いします。
Haha, Kikka-sama. Don't screw with me. Dropping the honorifics is more than enough for you.
別にいいっすよ。自分も先輩のこと呼び捨てにするっす。おいユー、デザート持ってこい。
Oh, that really pisses me off. As I said, I took the ice cream out of the freezer and served some to
どうも
Kikka.
っす。まあ今のは冗談にしても、遠野家で先輩を遠野先輩って呼ぶのもあれっすね。ユー先輩っていうのはどうっすか？
Do whatever you want.
りょっす、ユー先輩。自分は呼び捨てでいいっすよ。
Sure, got it. So I'm going back to my room. Kikka, it's about time for you to go home.
ウィッス。
What are you doing here?
ここが先輩の部屋っすか。意外と小綺麗っすね。
Like, imagine just like I turn around, like, what are you doing there for the joke? And then she's just actually standing there, like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What do you mean you didn't expect it? Oh wait, what are you following me for? I told you to go home.
興味あったんでつい。
Not coming in without asking. Get out already. Push Kikka back into the living room.
いいじゃないっすか。
I'm just walking to people's bedrooms without permission.
奴隷にプライベートなんて存在しないっす。
You already acting like you own me?
ジョークっすよ、ジョーク。今度こそ帰ります。
Yeah, be careful.
また明日も来るんでよろしくっす。
No, you really don't have to.
それフリっすね。
I do mean it. Stay away. Don't dare come back.
はいはい、わかってるっすよ。
Kikka said as much, then nimbly turned and left.
駆け抜け青春スパーキング。
So hot. I trudged along in the blistering heat. Kikka had come to my place yesterday and the day before that. She's got way too much free time on her hands. Rita seemed to enjoy chatting and having tea with Kikka whenever she came around, so it couldn't be too hard on her, huh? I'm not feeling a little weird about the situation now. Felt like Kikka was pressuring me about the whole what are you gonna do about the whole president issue whenever we have to look at each other. Gotta get a handle on this situation. I was out shopping when I noticed a number of new products, including t-shirts, were being sold in time for the summer break. Right, I hope I find some new t-shirts to like. Oh, this one looks great. Picked out a t-shirt with an orderly lineup of blueback fish in its design. That is sardines, sorry, as well as multiple varieties of mackerel and tuna arranged to showcase their varying sizes. Yep, that's exactly the sort of thing I was looking for. What are you talking about? Can you not tell how great this is? Not exactly planning on becoming a boyfriend. Oh, really? So, Kikka. Why are you here? Probably knew Kikka was there beside me. Well, yeah, that's fine then. How'd you know I was here, though? You're really gonna become a criminal over this?
それは先輩次第っすね。とにかくその青魚 T シャツはないっす。同じシュール系ならこっちの猫 T シャツの方が良くないっすか?
She recommended a t-shirt featuring a cat with sparkling rays of light shooting out of its mouth. It was a little too flashy.
着る人間がしょぼいんでギャップになってちょうどいいんじゃないっすかね。
Don't casually diss me.
もっと垢抜けたデザインのやつにしましょうよ。ほら、こういうのとかどうっすか?
I do remember that, like, I talked about how I dropped out of school before, and someone afterwards showed me, like, the graduation album. I'll just call it a graduation album. It's like a weird type of graduation newspaper, really, that the graduating class gets to put together, including like commentary from different teachers that they all had. And I remember that for some reason they had a quote that I said in there, even though, like, even if I had not dropped out, I wouldn't have been in that graduating class because I repeated a year. But like essentially, like, if I hadn't repeated that year and went to graduation in that year where I would have been part of that graduating class, they for some reason included like a quote that I said, as well as some like comments that the teachers had about me. It's just like, it's very nice to see that they still decided to put me in there. It's kind of it still felt like I was kind of a part of the group, you know. I think my quote was something about like, oh yeah, but like, but this is my name. Technically, this is my second name. So if you really wanted me, you just fucking call me Toby. Because yes, fun fact, my second name is Tobias. Like Maximilian Tobias. I'm not gonna say my family name right now. And then like one of the teachers apparently had a comment, like one of the main comments that I was told that the teacher had about me was just like, this man, he had the funniest fucking shirts. Although a t-shirt that utilized bright blue and green pastel colors. I don't think they would look very good on me.
わかるっす。マジな話、先輩って陰気臭いと思うんすよね。どんよりしてるっていうか、じめっとしてるっていうか。
Stop, that's really depressing.
だから、こういう明るい色調でイメチェンするんすよ。今の自分が気に入らないなら、まず見た目から変えてみるっていう手もありだと思うっす。
Wow, yeah, that makes sense. Thought she was going out of her way to tease me, but she was surprisingly insightful about the sort of thing.
人生楽しいかつまんないかなんて半分以上は本人の心の持ちようっす。せっかく拾った命なんだから楽しまないと損っすよ、先輩。
Yep, she's definitely connected to the entire almost drowned thing. Like, that's a very oddly specific way of phrasing it, even if it was just like, oh yeah, he's going to actually like try to enjoy his youth. Why the fuck would you say new lease on life? Like she definitely has something to do with that. I know. Might have new lease on life.
じゃあさっさと自分の奴隷になって青春部でみんなと遊びましょうよ。
I'm fine with hanging out with the club members, but I absolutely refuse to be your slave.
先輩強情っすね。
Of course I am. I'm on vacation right now. Could you leave me alone, if only for a little while?
で、一人寂しくクソダサ T シャツ選びっすか？
I'm not lame!
まあ感性は人それぞれっすからね。
Quit giving me that look. In the midst of my complaints, I continued to browse the t-shirts and found an even cooler one than before. Oh, this one's nice.
なんすかそれ。ぬって書いてあるだけじゃないっすか。
Why not? The new character looks cool, doesn't it? I love the t-shirt with a huge handwritten new and hiragana on it. The fuck is that? What do you need orders? Oh, so you start with this. Yeah, hold on. Like, I can do this. Add color source. Is it like a paint thing I can open? I mean, I guess maybe this? Nope, never mind. That ain't it. That ain't it, chief. That ain't it, chief. Like, just let me open like a fucking thing where I can like doodle on. Camera green screen. That didn't do anything. Essentially, it's like you first have a stripe like this, and then you go like this. You could fucking imagine that. At least that's what the fucking things that. Apparently, like someone says, like it's like the shape of like a fucking bison, like a bucking bison or something. Like, I don't know, fuck that. What the fuck that is about? Yeah, like one dash like this, and then one like this. You go around, and then over here, and like that. By the way, which hiragana character is your favorite?
そもそもひらがなに優劣つけたことないんでよくわからないんすけど、まあでも一つあげるならみっすね。
Alright, let's look up that one. Nope, I did not mean to click on that. I still need to actually watch that. I'm getting around to you, Joe Bag of Donuts. I'm watching your fucking Utawaradum no playthrough at some point. Really need to. Just like I prioritize new videos and then suddenly it's... where the fuck was that? Hiragana Mi. It kind of looks like a fancy H, I guess I can describe it as. Like then the. And she said that she picked a t-shirt with the Mi character on it. They apparently had a version that covered all 46 hiragana characters.
ほら、みって結構可愛い気がしません？
Nah, but Mi is a little too fancy for a guy.
それ言ったら男でも女でもぬはなくないっすか？
No, it was a real diamond in the rough. Sputtered the soothing na row of syllables. I think the unflattering awkwardness of Nu gives it some real charm.
一体何の話してるんすかねこれ。
For a stalker, you kind of suck at keeping up with my interests. With that said, I prefer if you don't refer to yourself as my stalker in the first place.
なんかそれムカつきますね。いいっすよ。こうなったらどこまでもついていくっす。
Sure, bring it on. King John goes, he browsed the clothes store. I bought a ton.
自分がおすすめしたやつも買ってくれたんすね。
Never mind the idea of changing up my image, actually. Now that it was finally some brag, I wasn't opposed to changing up my routine a little bit. Oh yeah, wasn't it boring for you to follow me around like
い
that?
え全然楽しかったっすよ。先輩のお役に立てたんならよかったっす。
Kikka was in a good mood. Guess she really had enjoyed herself. I don't really get you.
でしょうね。自分それ目指してるんで。
What's the point of that exactly?
ミステリアスな女性って惹かれません？
Not that I don't understand it, but I'm definitely not drawn to you.
それムカつきますね。まあ先輩に好かれたいとは思ってないんでいいっすけど。
You really shouldn't take me so seriously. I'm sorry, though.
先輩こそ不思議っす。どうして素直に青春しないんすか？青春部には部員には小日向先輩に鹿島先輩、柊さんにカイドウ先輩。これだけ可愛い子が揃ってるのにどうして乗り気じゃないんすか？なんで手を出そうと思わないんすか？
That's a loaded question.
恋愛は青春のメインイベントっすよ。学生のうちに1回くらいは経験しておくべきっす。目があってドキドキしたり恋に焦がれたりって若いうちじゃないと楽しめないんすよ。年を取ってからじゃ遅いんす。
Oh, really?
ということで先輩は恋愛してください。
Fuck you, Kikka. If you like, you know what? You do have less time for love as you grow older. Yes, sure. However, he did just essentially tell the entire the entire target audience of this game that they're going to die alone if they do not currently have a partner. Not the best move. Also, apparently, like, I talked about the Kakenuke with someone yesterday after the recording, and apparently this kind of quality is more common for them. Like, Ria is apparently a standout example. It's mostly like they described as while Ubisoft is like the very safe and consistent choice, Saga Planet is the wildly inconsistent choice, where like one game is like goddamn garbage, and then the next is like one route that's like fucking godlike, like with Ria. Huh? Well, I'll do what I can. Wasn't entirely sure why, but I never had an interest in romance. Generally boiled down to never having any free time. That said, I had nothing standing in my way now. Didn't have to worry about money now, and I could do whatever I wanted with my life. I've had trouble acting on it.
とにかくせっかくの夏休みなんすから、せめて休みの間くらいはみんなで青春しましょうよ。
You love youth too, huh? Just like a beaky.
先輩を見てるともどかしいんすよ。
You think so? He just knows you or something. I don't stand her at all. Come to think of it, what is it that you do all of the time?
いつも適当にそのあたりをブラブラしてるだけっすよ。面白そうな人がいたらついて行って何をしてるか観察するのが趣味っす。いわゆる趣味は人間観察ってやつっすね。人間って面白ってなる瞬間がたまらないんすよ。
Think you figured out who you really are deep down inside? Made it as far as the
じ
station.
ゃあここでお別れっす。
Sounds good. Kick practically bounds over to me. I'll need to put some distance between us.
はあ、先輩と一緒にいられないのは寂しいっすね。
I know you don't actually mean that.
そんなことないっすよ。
Well, whatever. You're saying bye here, does that mean you commute on the train?
ノーコメントっす。自分のミステリアスポイントなんで。
Is there really something you need to
可
hide?
愛い女子は住所を隠しておかないと危険っすからね。いつ誰に襲われるかわからないじゃないっすか。例えば先輩とか。
There's absolutely no chance I would ever assault a member from my club.
そんなこと言って実は送り狼する気なんじゃないっすか。油断ならないっすね先輩は。
Sure, see you later.
放置は寂しいっす。
Kika grabbed onto the hem of my shirt. You get lonely that easily.
実はそうなんすよ。
What will I do with you? Come on, I'll see you off from here. Head on back.
いいっす。それじゃあまたっす。
So she said before vanishing into the ground. After she left, I tried wearing the t-shirt Kikka had picked out.
お兄ちゃん、その T シャツどうしたの？
Just bought it, what do you think?
ああ、明るい色合いでいいと思うよ。
It's kind of an iffy reaction. I guess it doesn't look good on me.
別に悪くないよ。明るい色の T シャツを着てるお兄ちゃんって見慣れてなくて、ちょっと驚いただけ。
What do you actually think?
なんか爽やかすぎて変装してる悪い人みたい。
Cruel? It's gonna take a while to change people's opinions of me.
駆け抜け青春スパーキング。
Here's your receipt, thank you very much. So if the customer checked the clock and saw it was about that time. Sorry, I'm going on break.
いってらっしゃい。
Been fending off Kikka's stalking by saying that I was still thinking about it for a couple of days now. She'd finally given up. She hadn't shown up yesterday. You've gotta have a few screws loose if you think anyone would be okay with being your slave. Anyone with any luck, I could have a relatively peaceful summer break.
遠野くん、お疲れ様。
Good work today, sir.
新人の子たちの様子はど
They've gotten used to being on site and they seem much more comfortable now. I was asked to train the handful of seasonal temp workers.
う？じゃあサポート前提のシフトから切り替えないとね。遠野くんは夏休み何か予定はないの？
Not in particular at the moment. I might wind up taking some time off depending on how my club schedule pans out, though.
それならちょうどよかったよ。新人くんが結構いるからシフトを減らしてもらおうかと思ってたところだから、今までかなり無理を聞いてもらってたからさ。夏休みくらいはきっちり休んで目いっぱい遊ぶのもいいと思うよ。
I didn't find any particular plans in mind, but I was grateful for him for being so considerate to me.
当のチーフ、ご指名が入りました。
Again, we don't have a system like that.
でもチーフの彼女だって言ってましたけど。
なんだ、遠野くんも隅に置けないね。彼女できたんだ。だったらシフト減らして彼女さんと楽しんできたらいいと思うよ。
This is news to me, actually. Man, who the heck would tell such a senseless lie? Who fucking would?
いつまで待たせるのよ。さっさと出てきなさい。
No, I wasn't expecting, actually.
久しぶりね。
Was a beacon Kai, though. May I take your orders?
そうね。ユウ、今日はあんたに注文をつけに来たの。
Chocolate parfait, then, as you wish.
あ、それ美味しそう。って違う。ごまかされないわよ。
And an additional order of pancakes with strawberries on top. I'll get right on that.
それも美味しそうね。
響き、それも頼んだから。どうのもごまかしてないで話を聞きなさいよ。
いけない。スイーツに騙されるところだったわ。ユウ、ちょっとそこに座りなさい。お話し合いよ。
Listen, I'm in the middle of my shift. If you want to talk, save it for later.
ダメよ、そんなの。昨日から何回もリーンメッセージを送ってるのに、あんた全部既読無視してるじゃない。こうでもしないとまた逃げるでしょ。
I ignored it because it seemed like it was going to be an annoying conversation, but I guess it had backfired.
私が聞きたいのは青春部のことよ。昨日ひじりさんに連絡を取ったの。そしたら当の先輩に相談したけど相手にしてくれないんですって言ってたわ。どういうことなの？ユウ。
Whatever could you mean?
ひじりさん、相談したいからってあんたの家に訪ねて行ったでしょ。なのに邪険にされたり帰れって言われたりした。あんたいつからそんな血も涙もない人間になり下がったわけ？
ちょっと再教育が必要かもね。
Please wait a second. Hear me out first.
いいわよ。言ってみなさい。
Kikka's an evil person. Wicked even.
あんたね、後輩の女の子をそんな風に言うのやめなさいよ。
You can only say that because you don't know what she's actually like. Listen, she's been ordering me to be your slave. There's no way that's appropriate, right?
なればいいじゃない。
Huh?
あんたが奴隷になるだけで済むならなりなさいよ。
What?
だってあんたひじりさんの了解も得ないで勝手に部長を押し付けたでしょ。そんなことしたら 奴隷にされても文句は言えないわ。
I feel like the connotations are vastly fucking different.
そうね、仕方ないわね。
Going to disregard my basic human rights?
大丈夫よユウ。私も小さい頃はユウのこと子分みたいに思ってたけど、理不尽なことは要求しなかったでしょ。
No, I'm pretty sure you were quite unreasonable.
そりゃ子分なんだから少しはあるわよ。当然でしょ。
You really should study up on natural rights and social studies.
とにかくひじりさんが私より理不尽なことを言うとは思えないわ。
No, you're underestimating her.
だいたいね、可愛い女の子の奴隷になるのに何の不満があるわけ？罵られても鞭で打たれても全部ご褒美でしょ。
All this does is make me hate her more.
泣きなさいよ、豚のように。
Not a masochist!
ああ、話がずれてるから戻すけど、とにかく部長の件は遠野が恨まれても仕方ないと思うわ。
Like, the issue is the fact that she just straight up says, like, I yes, be a fucking slave. Like, if she says, like, okay, I'll be president, but you're gonna have to fucking be backup support, like, essentially the right-hand man here, to help with this shit, probably wouldn't have been an issue. The fact of the matter is that she straight up tells him to be her slave. That's the issue. Like, even if it's essentially the same role, the fucking way she puts it is the issue.
せめてひじりの相談にはきちんと乗ってあげなさいよ。
Well, yeah, right.
そうよ。せっかく青春部を作ったのに、
No, like,
これじゃあまともに活動できないわ。
go out and say that she did not come for fucking advice. She said that she would stalk you until you fucking gave her an answer. So she showed up at your fucking doorstep, ate your dinner, fucking forced her way into your room, and then left. Before ambushing you on your fucking shopping trip the next day. Fucking say it.
このまま夏休みに何もできなかったらただじゃ済まさないわよ。
遠野、ひじりに対して筋を通しなさい。これ以上逃げ回るようなら私も本気出すからね。
Meaning what specifically?
精神と
肉体に
お仕
再教
置きよ。
育よ。
Both of these women were totally brutal.
わかったの？
I will continue saying that. Like, anytime Nagiko is in conjunction with Hibiki, she just automatically becomes a worse character. Like, Nagiko on her own, very cute character. Really like her. The moment Hibiki is involved, by God, she gets annoying. Ugh. Yes, understood. There's no other answer I could give. I'm
お
home.
か
I have a bad feeling.
えり。お兄ちゃん、なんだか疲れた顔してるね。
We had some annoying customers come into the restaurant today. Those two were the biggest nuisances I knew when paired together.
そっか、飲食業ってやっぱり大変だね。晩ご飯はどうする？
I had a staff meet at the restaurant today, so I'll be alright.
わかった。
I'm heading back to my room then.
そういえばお兄ちゃん、 まあいっか。部屋に戻ればわかるしね。
My bad feeling. Just kidding. I tilted my head and turned toward my room.
おかえりっす。
Wait, you're here. When I got to my room, Kika was creeping around in my
小
closet.
日向先輩とカイドウ先輩には会えました？
I did, but why do you know? Oh, I get it. You ratted me out. Big and Kaido came to me to see me because she put a creative mix of what was fact and fiction.
別に進んでチクったわけじゃないっすよ。小日向先輩に青春部の活動はどうなってるか問い詰められたんで、仕方なく経緯を説明しただけっす。自分としてはもう少し温めておきたかったんすけどね。
Simmer.
もっとじっくり先輩をなぶって追い込んでからのダメ押しで小日向先輩たちのカードを切りたかったっす。
You're evil. There's absolutely a demon here in this room.
自分生属性っすよ。ひじりなんで。
Quit screwing around. You're definitely a dark type.
とにかくじれてるのは自分だけじゃないってことっす。 小日向先輩もカイドウ先輩も他のみんなだって青春部がどうなってるのか気になってるんすよ。
If you know that, then you should do something as the club president.
まだそんな人事みたいなこと言ってるんすか？小日向先輩たちに散々詰められたのに懲りないっすね。
The Kikka rummaged around from inside my closet. Actually, when doing in my
トレ
closet.
ジャーハントっす。何か先輩の弱みを握れるものがないかなと。
Would you knock it off already?
お？よくわからない DVD 発見っす。中身はなんすかね？
That's... That was one of my more erotic
これ
DVDs.
は預かっておくとして、他にも何かないか探しましょう。
Kikka tucked the DVD under her shirt. Quit screwing around, give it back.
返して欲しければ自力で取り返したらいいんじゃないすか？
Fine, I get it. But I don't regret saying that. Stuck my hand straight into Kika's shirt to fish it out.
先輩のエッチ、どこ触ってるんすか？
Shut up, this is your fault for not giving my DVD back.
いや、そこは触っちゃダメっす。
Idiot, don't moan. Felt around Kika's body to try and retrieve the DVD.
先輩に凌辱されたっす。
You reap what you sow!
女子を自分の部屋に連れ込んで体中を触りまくるなんて、先輩も鬼畜っすね。
I didn't lead you in here, you barged in without asking!
何のことやらっす。
She wasn't least bit sorry for it. Would you stop and get out of the closet already? Grabbed Kika and tried to drag her out by force.
やめてくださいよ先輩。自分腰が弱いんす。くすぐったいっすよ。
Hey, what are you resisting for? Kika had hooked her feet against the corners and was trying to hide away in the closet.
先輩、それまるっきりレイプ魔のセリフっす。
I'm not being raped! What's the big idea of sneaking into someone's room and going through their stuff?
りっちゃんの了解はもらってるっす。
Huh? Needs to gave you permission to go through my stuff?
いえ、部屋に通してもらっただけっすけど。家探しは単純に自分の趣味っす。
Quit screwing around! Grabbed her legs and pulled her out of my closet in one fell swoop.
パンツが見えちゃうっすよ。
Like, give a damn! I don't have any interest in you seeing your underwear!
ひどっ。一応自分も女子なんすけど、少しは興味持ってくれないと傷つくっす。
Fine, let me take a peek then.
それはそれで恥ずかしいっす。
Caught a peek at Kika's panties and could see that they were an adorably pastel pink. Wow, pink is surprisingly girly of you.
見ないでくださいよ。こんなのひどいっす。
So late for you to act like a lady after you barged into my room and poked around my stuff?
やめるっす。
お兄ちゃん、何してるの？
Ritsu looked back and forth between me trying to peek at Kika's panties and Kika trying frantically to cover herself and
お
resist me.
兄ちゃん、
Yes.
まずはキッカちゃんの足を離そっか。
Slowly set down Kika's
それ
legs.
で、
Hear me out. She was going through my stuff. Kika snuck into my closet, and when I tried to pull her out, this just kind of happened.
そっか、たまたまか。
Yeah, that's right.
じゃあ、キッカちゃんのパンツをガン見してからの、ピンクか、意外と乙女だな。っていう発言について、
Well,
何かも、
くす。ひどいっす。
those are crocodile tears, right? That's definitely an act.
お兄ちゃん、見苦しいよ。
Duh.
そこに正座して、
Seriously, hear me out.
座りなさい。
Yes, man. These proceeded to chew me out for the next 2 hours.
駆け抜け青春スパーキング。皆さんお集まりいただき恐縮っす。
I already want out, quite frankly. The next day, all the club members convene at the club room.
このメンツで集まるのって久しぶりな気がするな。
本当よ。誰かさんが適当なことしてるから。
Biggie shot me a heavy glance.
ひじりさん、大切なお知らせがあるとのことでしたが。
はい、皆さんに人事のお知らせがあるっす。
人事ですか？もしかして優が部長をやることになったの？
No way.
すっごく雑に押し付けられた部長職ですが、指名された以上は最後までやり抜くつもりっす。
じゃあ人事って？
それでは発表するっす。この度ユウ先輩は青春部の部長補佐に就任しました。今後は部長補佐として部長である自分を全力でサポートしてくれることになったことをお知らせするっす。
おお、いいじゃん。
なるほど。これは適任ですね。よかったじゃない、ひじりさん。
はい、小日向先輩とカイドウ先輩の後押しのおかげっす。ありがとうございます。
ちゃんとひじりさんをサポートするのよ。
Haha, of course I will. Yesterday, after I saw Kika's panties was subjected to a lecture of Ritsu, Kika threatened me by asking, "Do you want me to tell everyone about this little incident?" And I agreed to an unconditional surrender. As a result, I had been appointed as assistant
ど
president.
の先輩、目いっぱい私をサポートしてくださいね。部長補佐として。
This is what we were saying publicly, but this was what it really meant.
私の指示には絶対服従。何でも言うこと聞いてもらうっすよ。
We were in a master-servant relationship. I mean, 100% it was the man's own fault by like going for the fucking panties when he could just fucking pulled her out and tossed her out normally. Like him doubling down towards that is what fucked it up. But at the end of the day, I still do not vibe with this. Publicly a president, assistant president, but actually the relationship of a master under a slave.
それでひじりさん、今後の活動はどうなるの？
ようやく体制が整ったので、これから本格始動する予定っす。具体的には自分とユウ先輩で青春イベントを考えて皆さんにお伝えします。参加不参加はもちろん自由。参加できそうなら手を挙げてほしいっす。幹事は当の部長補佐が喜んでやってくれるそうなので、出欠席や当日までのやりとりはユウ先輩に集約してくださいっす。それでいいんすよね、先輩。
Ah, yeah, sure it does. Just planning to push all the annoying parts off on me.
私やりたい青春イベントがあるんだけど、リクエストは OK なの？
もちろんリクエストも大歓迎っす。やりたいイベントがあればユウ先輩に言ってください。そうすれば先輩がいい感じにスケジューリングして手配してくれるんでね、先輩。
Ah, yeah, sure will.
へえ、ユウったら意外と乗り気じゃない。そっか、ユウもようやく青春する気になったか。いいわね、そのノリで頑張りなさい。
Ah, I'll do my best.
師匠の様子がなんだかおかしい気がするんですけど。
しょうがないです。お兄ちゃんが悪いんです。
それはどういう？
まあまありっちゃん、済んだことっすから。自分は全然気にしてないっすよ、先輩。
I mean, when it really come down to it, it's Ritsu's fault. Because, like, yes, sure, Kika was the one to decide to rummage through his room. But it was Ritsu that decided it was a good idea to, like, hey, there's this girl that fucking you has essentially just constantly been trying to fucking snub off. Let's give her access to his room while he's gone. Which that's not something you do even if he gets along with her. Like, that's something you only do if you literally know for sure he would not mind. He clearly fucking did. So yeah, minus point for Ritsu and that's... Okay, good. So he's gonna pay for this, damn you.
ピンクのパンツ。
Yes, ma'am, it's my pleasure to be appointed assistant president.
ということで、青春部の皆さん、これから青春部の皆さんといっぱい青春していきたいと思ってるっす。改めて自分と部長補佐のユウ先輩をよろしくっす。
My prospects are looking grim.
いやー、綺麗にまとまりましたね、先輩。
Sure, that's true for you, but it is where my own personal hell begins. Now that was the subject of Kikka's tyranny. Things had turned out exactly how she'd hoped they would. This is how it was gonna be. Things might have been better if I accepted the role of club president.
大丈夫っすよ。悪いようにはしないっす。青春部の活動もそうですけど、先輩の面倒もきちんと見るんで。
How specifically?
先輩が青春をエンジョイできるよう、全力でサポートするっす。あ、信じてないっすね。
Of course not. Put a hand on your heart and think about what you did.
先輩に無理やり開脚させられてパンツをガン見されたことくらいしか心当たりない
I'm
っす。
pretty sure it was all your fault for digging through another person's closet without asking.
そう思うならみんなにそう言えばいいじゃないですか。ユウ先輩の言い分に賛同してくれる人も中にはいるかもしれませんよ。
Maybe so, but the majority would likely take Kikka's side. She knew that. It was hell bent to broke me anyway. Like, that's the worst part. Like, this man is clearly the victim here, yet, like, everyone in his friend group will side with Hijiri. Like, that's what the... I feel like that's the worst part about the cast here. Like, this follows, like, the typical rule of, like, something happens, the MC is at fault, essentially. Which rarely ever is good. It just generally pisses me off. It's an idiot fault for provocation. Likely plan on getting caught poking through my stuff and showing off her panties. That was how I felt about it anyway.
何をそんなに落ち込んでるんすか。
Kika sprung up and latched onto my
可
arm.
愛い後輩に懐かれてパンツも見ちゃって、さらにこれから二人で部活を盛り上げていくんすよ。
I feel like at this point I would just throw her off even if I accidentally fucking throw her to the ground. Like, I don't care. I don't want to fucking associate with someone that would do this kind of manipulative bullshit.
約束じゃないっすか。もっと喜んでくださいよ。
Yeah, maybe it is a perk. Say for the park where you've got me wrapped around your little fingers.
まあまあ。
What do you mean now? It's such a handful. Kika's timid smile made a wrying grin across my face. Yeah, it really shouldn't. It really fucking shouldn't. By God, I'm so fucking mentally done with this game, I feel at this point. Like, I just don't vibe with this game in its entirety. Like, the constant need to shove their version of how to enjoy your time down your throat. The constant, like, people just giving the main character shit. It is not as bad as Ikikoi. If it was bad as Ikikoi, I would not have gotten past part 3. You know, the same way I didn't get past part 3 for Ikikoi. But by God, the more this goes, the more I feel like this was just not the game for me. We're going to the next scene transition. I'm ending the fucking part so I can take a screenshot of the scene transition. So, Kika,
はい。
how long you planning to follow me? I asked why you followed me home.
さっきみんなの前で言いましたよね。体制が整ったから本格指導する予定だって。自分という先輩で青春イベントを考えて皆さんに伝えるんすよ。だったらその案出しをしなきゃいけないじゃないですか。
Yeah, I guess so.
なんで今からその案出し会議っす。
Alright, Kika, come up with some ideas.
はい。
Isn't the strategy session? Just assume.
案を出すのは先輩っす。自分はその案がいけてるかどうかジャッジする役割っすね。
Come on, you push through everything onto other people too much.
部長補佐は部長の命令に絶対服従っす。
You tyrant.
とにかくまずは先輩が案を出してください。
Where do I have to go first?
だって自分が先に案を出したら先輩はそれ採用とか言って適当に逃げるでしょ。
I won't do that, I think.
先輩ってわかりやすいっすね。ってことでしょっぱなは先輩が案を出してください。
Got it. How about a barbecue with
こ
everyone?
れもうやったっす。
Whoops, yeah, you're right. How about we go to the pool?
悪くないっすね。自分かざしではのけものにされてましたし。
You weren't a member of either club back then.
そうっす けど、ただ他の皆さんは2度目なんすよね。青春部の最初の青春イベントがそれでいいんすか？
It really might be iffy. How about an investment research group with everyone?
なんすかそれ。
It's important to start managing your financial assets while you're still young. However, naturally, there's a risk of losing your principal in investing, which is why research is indispensable.
はいはい、次行くっすよ次。
Hey, you could at least try to consider it.
青春イベントって言ってるじゃないすか。投資勉強会のどこに青春要素があるんすか。
It's forging a future for yourself. That has to be youth.
金に目をギラつかせる青春なんて自分はごめんっす。
Might not like, but everyone else might be interested in doing it.
そんなこと絶対にありえないと思うっすけど、まあわかりました。他の案も出して、どのイベントがやりたいかリーンのグループでみんなに投票してもらいましょう。
Fine. Then you need to come up with some ideas too. We'll make this a
いい
competition.
っすよ。絶対負けないっす。でもその前に、もう一つくらい何か案出してください。
What? Wander around aimlessly while coming up with ideas allowed up at the park.
ちょっと待っててください。
Kikka took out her phone and headed further into the park. From what I could see, she was taking a picture with her phone.
いいっすね。キャプション何書こうかな。
What are you doing?
はあ、ちょっと映えるポイント見つけたんで撮ってました。
What does that mean?
イニスタ映えする場所ってことっすよ。
Oh, that time. Insta was a social media site for photos and whatnot. I'd never used it, but it seemed to be popular with girls. And then now you did stuff like that.
まあ自分は一人で適当に楽しんでるだけっすからね。
Using social media solo sounds lonely.
アホっすか。フォロワーくらいいますよ。
No, how many do you have?
まあざっと6000人くらいっすね。
That's a lot, isn't it?
まあそこはほら現役の女子学生っすから、そういうとこ含めての数字っすね。
You're openly advertising the fact that you're a schoolgirl? Did you get a bunch of weird messages from people?
いっぱい来るっすよ。今度会わないかとか自撮り送ってとか、まあ証拠りもなく似たような文面で送ってきますね。中には面白そうな人もいるんで適当に遊んでるっす。
Mess around with them, don't tell me.
なんすか？エロい想像でもして。違いますよ。ダイレクトメッセージで思わせぶりなこと返して相手の反応を楽しむだけっす。
Oh, is that all?
ほっとしました？
More or less. We should keep the teasing online in
な
moderation.
んですか？
Isn't there a chance he could identify and stalk you?
大丈夫っすよ。自分そういうの平気なんで。
You're really not, though? There have been people who've been ID'd just by the scenery reflected in their eyes. You should be more careful.
なんすか？自分のこと心配してくれてるんすか？
Of course, Sam, you're my underclassman.
先輩は優しいっすね。大好きっす。
Sure, say what you will. As you went teasing people again.
ほら、さっきの投稿にいいねがつきましたよ。
Kika came closer and showed me her phone screen. She had just posted this a few minutes ago, but it already had more than 20 likes. Pretty popular, huh?
自分意外と人気あるんす。撮り方とか構図とかいろいろとこだわってるんで。
I'm having a lot of fun.
自分が見ていいねと思ったものをいいねって思ってもらえたら嬉しいじゃないっすか。誰だって自分はこの世界に存在してていいんだって証拠が欲しいんすよ。
I mean, if you can't get anyone to accept your existence, then living on is purely in vain anyway.
そういうことっす。先輩も生きてるうちが話すよ。いずれは灰になるんだから、生きてるうちに目いっぱい燃えとかないと。
Fine, I'll try harder.
じゃあ青春イベントもっと案を考えてください。先輩が青春できそうなアイデアが欲しいっす。
Don't you want ideas everyone could enjoy, not just me?
それはそうなんすけどね。青春部の青春イベントは先輩も参加するんすよ。もっと当事者意識を持ってくださいっす。
While Kika continued to scold me, we put our hands together to come up with fun ideas for the youth collective until sunset.
駆け抜け青春スパーキング。皆 皆さん、
Come in for
季
the
節は夏っす。セーブす
Hope you guys enjoyed this one. See you next time. I'm going to fucking.